In other news, a book bursary program facilitated by the Ministry of Education is reaching its intended target: students who are unable to afford the rising cost of books. We have details in this report from Chris Satney.
Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development and Labor is expressing satisfaction with the execution of another year of the book bursary program. The parents and guardians of hundreds of underprivileged children have subscribed to the program, ensuring their children have the necessary books for the reopening of the new school year. The textbooks under the program are provided by government each year, free of charge to those who meet the requirements.
Upon distribution of the books, we give them a contract. They sign the contract, and the contract also tells them which books we give them, so they can follow the contract and see the books they have to return to us at the end of the school year. And these are only textbooks. They do bring back these textbooks. We take a note of the time they return the textbooks, and we redistribute textbooks to them when their turn comes.
The education official also expresses her own satisfaction to meet the needs of the recipients, ensuring they attain a good education regardless of their circumstances.
I think this is the most joyous thing that I have to do, to assist people. I feel very, very happy when I see a situation where I can come in and make a difference. And I think that job I'm placed in there, I think it gives me great satisfaction every day, whether I do book bursaries or I'm attending to school feeding program business.
Recipients must continue to perform well in school and return books in a satisfactory condition in order to be eligible for further assistance. From the Communications Unit of the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development and Labor, this is Chris Satney reporting.
In more education news, teachers of technical and vocational subjects are being assessed with the intention of getting certified to offer a quality program to students. That certification will also make those tech-voc teachers more marketable, as we hear in this report.
The St. Lucia Technical and Vocational Education and Training, or TVET Council, is dispelling the notion that technical and vocational training and careers are for the non-academic. This as the council, along with the Ministry of Education, hosts 2 TVET specialists from Dunn, Pierre, Barnett and Associates on a training mission on the island. Education Officer for TVET, Colvis Samuel, says the false concept is one his office has been trying to erase for years. He says to the contrary, TVET areas require major training in mathematics, science, physics, and several other subject areas of the mainstream.
Some of the things we have to do is to make sure people understand what TVET is. It's a lot more than just a craft level practice of let's say, doing something in carpentry. It goes all the way up to a doctorate level where people can become qualified and certified at that level. And another thing I think is because TVET is separate from general education, is also causing or adding to the problem. If it was, and that is what the TVET unit is pushing and TVET Council, that it becomes a part of general education, and people will see the value and make the links and help us dispel that.
The 2 specialists who are here are dialoguing with the TVET Council of St. Lucia as well as the Ministry of Education to examine the local processes of certification and to provide training where necessary to tie into regional and international standards.
Dunn, Pierre, Barnett Associates, we have selected the TVET Council of St. Lucia to work with us to certify primarily instructors and facilitators who deliver the CVQ. So our work here is to really to go through the process of certifying and assessing and certifying instructors.
The CVQ, she says, is referred to as the Caribbean Vocation Qualification, which certifies professionals from across the region to allow them to move more freely from one state to another. The TVET Council recently unveiled a draft policy on technical and vocational education and training on the island with a view to reforming and further developing TVET nationally. From the Communications Unit of the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development and Labor, this is Chris Satney reporting.